I jolted awake, breath snagging in my throat like I was drowning without water. My chest seized, throat scorched, lungs flailing like they'd forgotten how to do the only job they had. The room was drowned in shadows, but through the stillness, I heard her, my wife, whispering. Her voice smooth, deliberate, sharp. He won't make it through the night. 7 words. That was all. And my world cracked wide open. One beat for shock. The next for fury. The third for a cold, terrifying clarity. She thought I was dying. She wanted me to die. No panic in her tone. No tremor. Just calculation. Her name is Amelia. 7 years married. I met her at an art exhibit, standing alone before a painting, red dress wrapping around her like war paint. She looked like someone who owned everything and needed no one. I should have seen it then. Danger wrapped in allure. She was a storm I hadn't known I was hungry for. I had too much money and not enough chaos. She offered both. We shared fire, obsession, secrets. I let her into places I'd sealed long ago. My family had warned me, called her a predator wrapped in silk. I laughed them off. She made me feel alive. Eventually, she made me feel disposable. The first real crack appeared last autumn. A meeting got cancelled. I came home early. Found her in the library with a man I didn't know. Tailored suit, no ring, no reason to be there. She called him an estate planner. Odd. I hadn't hired one. Then came the tea. Chamomile, she said. Every evening. Always strangely sweet. I stopped drinking it. Waited until she turned her back and poured it down the sink. A private lab analyzed the residue. Arsenic. Low dose. Just enough to kill slowly without setting off alarms. That was the moment fear turned into strategy. I didn't confront her. You don't fight a snake in the grass, you follow it back to the nest. Quietly, I built my team. A financial investigator, a cybersecurity expert, a legal mind. All sworn to secrecy. She had used burner phones, encrypted chats, offshore accounts. But she underestimated me. In weeks, we had everything. Names, transactions, photos, audio. Her partner was Vincent Younger, former Marine, professional conman. They'd been planning this for over a year. Poison me gradually, let my death look natural, and take everything. Over $300 million. No prenup. No children. So I gave them their moment. On December 30th, I drank the tea. Let the poison do its work. My body gave in that night. And as I slipped under, she didn't call for help. She whispered those chilling words into her phone. But every word was recorded. Tiny mics hid in the light fixtures. Cameras behind the walls. The feed streamed live to my lawyer and federal agents. She went to sleep smiling, thinking it was over. The next morning, I woke in a private medical suite, buried in white linens and silence. The antidote had worked. I was alive. Protected. When she walked in hours later, draped in designer grief and fake tears, her face shattered at the sight of me upright. Conscious. Holding a recorder. I know, I said, pressing play. Her voice filled the room, sharp, cold, undeniable. She lunged. Screamed. Tried to destroy the device. But I was ready. I handed her a folder. Lab results. Financial statements. Photos of her and Vincent celebrating. Even forged documents prepared for my sudden death. Security dragged her out before the hour ended. By nightfall, both she and Vincent were in custody. Attempted murder. Conspiracy. Fraud. The case was airtight. She went to the media, weeping, claiming abuse. Spinning lies with expert timing. But truth cuts deeper than performance. Vincent broke first. Said she was the architect. Promised him a new life built on my ashes. Now they sit in separate cells. Their kingdom crumbled. I rewrote my will. Half my estate now funds recovery centers for people manipulated and abused by those they once trusted. The rest? Still mine. Guarded. The silence she left is heavy, but clean. The love I had for her, once fierce, once everything, became the blade she tried to bury in my back. People say I should have seen it. That a man with my wealth should have been more cautious. But betrayal doesn't come from strangers. It wears a face you kissed. It speaks in familiar tones. I was seconds from death, not just in body, but in spirit. Now I live alone. Careful. Vigilant. I pour my own tea. I don't regret loving her. Only that she thought I'd die quietly. She believed midnight would claim me. But it claimed her instead. Not her body. Her legacy.